Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker, and I'm joined by R. Reed and Armstead. Follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram at Everyday Black Men, and Facebook at the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. Now let's start the show. But thanks, ladies and gentlemen.
You know that's a form of rape if you wait for a girl to take to a certain age.
Really? That's a form of rape?
Yeah, that's what they said. Like, some girl was talking to me, I'm just like, that's really a form of rape?
That's...
Like, she's 17, he's waiting for her to be 18. I actually respect him for that.
I mean, I'm not saying it's right because I think he should wait till 21. But
I wouldn't wait at all because I wouldn't do it. She's too young.
Well, I mean,
touche.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I think if you wait till 21, y'all reconnect and whatever, then I mean, it's the game at that point.
That actually happened to me in real life.
I mean, again, once someone's 21, I feel like they're able to make decisions that lead them to be adults. But I think you shouldn't wait till somebody 18 because 18-year-olds don't know shit. They don't do shit. They dumb. Yeah, they real dumb. They real dumb. Hey, they don't say anything that's going.
That's the point. Naivety.
Yeah, but I don't want some naive chick.
Words. Hold on.
What do?
Okay, I see it. Hold on. I'm gonna sting you up. All right, cool.
Yeah, now you're a little bit louder.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, your voice.
All right, then, boy.
Is okay.
You petty for that one.
Yeah, I am. That was the point. But thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to the Everyday Black Men Podcast on the Palindrome Day.
Thank you.
That is February the 2nd, 2020. Same forwards and backwards. Supposedly won't happen again for another millennia, but, you know, that's always what people say.
02.
It's 0202
2020.
2020. And then if you use backwards, it's 0202
Today's
2020.
the Super Bowl. We have the 49ers and the
Kansas City Chiefs.
Who y'all got winning?
I think, and this will go down in infamy, that 49ers are going to pull it through, although the Chiefs are going to give them a very hell of a first half.
Who you got?
I got for whoever wins.
Okay, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Okay, I'm glad somebody over here
got to pick a team. You didn't have to be right.
Yeah, you had to be right.
You had no money in it.
Yeah.
I mean, at least allegedly.
If I really had to choose, though,
I went by the coolest outfits.
I would probably say the 49ers.
That gold and red, though.
I mean, I think the 49ers got the team to go the distance, and the Kansas City Chiefs, I think they just been giving people hell for the first half. But I think against the 49ers, they're going to come up against their own match, so to speak. But it could also be me wanting them to win. Secretly, though, I hope the Kansas City Chiefs win.
I hope they lose because Colin Kaepernick was
exactly.
on that team and they did.
Exactly. That's kind of what I'm secretly hoping. That's why, you know, when you bet on something, you think that something's going to go, it goes the opposite way. That's what I'm hoping happens. But we'll see. But we haven't been in with y'all for a little bit. We did not get a chance to record something last week.
Oh, yeah.
But
Kobe died 1 week from today.
Kobe did die 1 week from today.
Is it too early to tell people to stop posting shit about Kobe fucking Bryant?
No.
Okay.
People can post about Kobe for the next month. I think
Lord Jesus, please no.
Yes, I'm letting people grieve, man. I'm gonna let them have their month to grieve. So I guess technically it's 3 weeks from now. After February ends,
yep.
I think it's time for you to move on. You can add his motivational sayings that most of y'all are just putting out there because y'all want an easy ass retweet or some likes or both.
There it is.
But I think y'all should have a month to grieve. I mean, what I really don't stand for is the bitch ass people like the Washington Post over there, or Amazon Post, putting up, oh, well, our reporter didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, the fuck she did. I'm sorry. Any beef that you had with Kobe ended the moment that nigga died. Should have taught that shit while the nigga was living.
I ain't get to jail nor convicted. I don't want to hear that shit, bitch.
Exactly. Y'all still ain't done nothing about Weinstein. Y'all still ain't done nothing about fucking Game of Thrones / House of Cards. What is that nigga's name? Kevin Spacey.
But I want another season.
I mean, at the rate Kevin Spacey's been killing his accusers, he'll get another season.
Definitely. We want another season, right?
From infamy. Yeah. I want to see him die at the end of the season, so that would be awesome.
Shout out to the people that took the time to make T-shirts of Kobe Bryant right when he passed, who took the, that...
opportunity.
Capitalism?
Yeah, there it is.
Although, shout out to that one nigga in L.A. We know you. We heard you.
You're going to have to input his name later because you just said we know him, but you didn't say his name.
Yeah, I didn't say his name.
Yeah, first off.
But I'm going to input his name later. The guy who's giving out those free 24 with the angel wings on people's hats. Anybody in LA? That's a real nigga right there.
Yeah.
And they're not charging no money. I'm going to input your information here.
So I was wrong. It's not one particular person. It's actually the company Lids. So shout out to you, Lids, doing free embroidery on hats in honor of Kobe Bryant. Y'all some real ones for that. And I hope that your apparel game and everything else that you're involved in does well and you get blessings on blessings.
So that viewers can, see you for the hats in the future
I would
because
like
you're a
to
real
thank
one.
you. And thank you for doing that, because we really appreciate you. And
But that's all good. I mean, it's good. It's good to have something to be happy for on this first week of.
But
Well, I guess second day of
died
Black
young,
History Month.
That's young to die.
Yeah, 41 is
y'all
young as
seen,
shit.
Like the whole controversy about the whole thing where people saying like he didn't just die, he was murdered.
Yeah, but that's always niggas wanting to grasp on something because conspiracy theories give people something that they can hope
until
for.
they find out it's true or not. Who knows?
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot of
again,
they went
people
to a
think-
whole thing. We're talking about the helicopter crash site. The helicopter was white, but his helicopter was supposed to be black or something like
Nah,
that.
the helicopter was black. Well, I ain't seen the hell. I didn't want to see that.
Nah, I don't want to. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at that stuff.
Yeah,
Like, if people want to make their little conspiracy, Kobe was
Yeah, because I
assassinated
believe-
by who? Like, who's gonna kill? It's not like Kobe Bryant was like. If it'd have been Colin Kaepernick, that would have made. Okay, you've been real loud.
Kobe was an interesting guy, and
I mean, again, Kobe had
my
many
any
faults,
difference.
but he had many strengths. You can't argue with the nigga who's like, oh, y'all niggas getting up at 6, I'm gonna get up at 4. Oh, y'all niggas gonna do this, I'm gonna train all year
told you that
long.
story about him and Tracy McGrady.
No,
Oh,
but
I
you can
told
retell
that
it.
story. All right, Tracy McGrady, well, he was a young player. He came in the league, and Tracy McGrady was like, it was the off season, and they were just chilling out together. And Tracy, if I tell this story wrong, y'all can go find it. Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant, he said, it was late at night, and he was like, man, I'm about to go to sleep. I got to wake up and go to the gym in the morning. Kobe was like, in the off season, you gonna go to work out? And he said, whatever. He went to sleep, and then he woke up a little later than expected because he didn't go work out because he took Kobe advice. It's Kobe Bryant. He about 2 years ahead of him. Then he wakes up and he go to the gym. Kobe in there working out with a full sweat. Like, always trying to get an advantage over somebody. It's like, that motherfucker.
I mean, there was one thing that I was watching on, I think, Goalpost or one of those motivational YouTube channels. But they were like, Kobe Bryant was like, look, man, I was quick, but I wasn't the quickest. I had big hands, but they weren't the biggest. So I knew that I was going to have to outwork these niggas.
Yeah.
And that's literally what he did. Kobe Bryant is the genius. The thing is, was a living embodiment of Naruto.
Yeah, he was trying to get a mind, whatever he had to do. Because one time, Tracy McGrady said they was playing basketball. And right before the game, or the day before, he had a sore back. And Kobe went up and got a rebound and damn elbowed him in the back. And then he went out for the rest of the game. Because in the first half, I think he had scored 21. And then Tracy went out for the rest of that game. Like, yeah, man, Kobe would do anything to get a competitive edge.
Oh, yeah. And that's one of those things where it's like, I mean, we're not saying that he did these things that are illegal, but the man did whatever it took him for himself to be the best player
he
he could
scored
be.
81 points in his 666th game.
I mean, that nigga did
In
score
his
81.
666th game.
I heard you.
And he also caught his workout, the 666 workout. You wake up at 6 in the morning for 6 months and for 6 hours or something like that. 6 in the morning, 6 hours for 6 days a week or something like that. It was something weird like that. It was a 666 workout.
Makes
Kobe
sense.
was actually a workout warrior. And he had a snake, the black mamba.
Yep. He had that Mamba mentality, which is kill everything, go through them, just straight up. And that's something that, I really fucks with.
Yeah.
Now, for the people who want to spread these conspiracy theories about Kobe,
I ain't getting no one.
just watch yourself, because you're going to say that shit to the wrong nigga, and these Kobe fans ain't like these motherfucking other fans. They'll bow your ass. They'll hit your ass. They just might shoot your ass. So,
Nah, I ain't going to go there yet.
well, I don't think they're going to go that far here. But in LA, you say the wrong shit to the wrong nigga, that might be your ass.
I mean, I just wanted to acknowledge it because him and his daughter died. And everybody was like, what about the other people on those planes? And I'm sorry. Did they drop 81 in the NBA game?
Well, it's not even that. Well, the thing is, the thing here, and I hate to be the first one to tell you, is that fame matters. Like, I'm sorry. He's a famous nigga. His daughter is famous by proxy of having him as her father.
Correct. Those two mattered. Not saying the other people did not matter. They just didn't matter as much to
They didn't matter
everybody.
as much to everyone.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
Like, everyone.
They didn't put up 81 in the game.
They didn't put up 81.
They didn't have, what was that, like
5
6 games?
championships.
Was it 5 or 6 games where he had over 60 points?
Like, they didn't.
They
Yeah.
didn't.
They didn't.
They didn't get
And they're
5
like, well,
rings.
does that make him mean he's more? Yes. To people who watch them for their entertainment, yes, that means he's
I'm sorry. There is a hierarchy for importance. That is why if you as a man go out in the street screaming at somebody killing you, a nigga might call 911. If you a fine woman who's blonde,
he's gonna protect you.
Somebody's gonna come out there like, hey, leave that lady alone. Now, every now and then you get the bystander effect.
What accent was that? What accent was that?
Leave that lady alone. I don't know.
You leave that young lady alone.
You leave her alone right there, boy. I think it's a mix between Texan and Southern.
Is that what that was?
A little Texas and a little Southern. But it's one of those things where it's like, I hate to be the person to tell someone the unpopular truth. There's a reason why I don't fuck with cats. Finally saw that, by the way. Man. There's a reason why that mattered. It's because people give a shit about cats. I'm sorry. If we see somebody torture your child, we gonna move on to another video?
No, that's not true. It's people over cats. For us, people who are sane.
Well, yes, but I'm saying, if you see a video, you are going to be like, oh, is somebody doing something bad to cats? Okay.
I'm probably just going to watch.
I'm just going to click it off. If you see a video of somebody torturing a child, you're going to be like,
let's call the police.
Can the police do anything? Then you're going to realize police ain't going to do anything.
I seen that video of that guy from Texas who whipped his kid because he had bad grades or something and they arrested him. Or was that Florida?
There was one in Florida that I remember most recently.
How long ago was this?
Like last week, something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, then again, he did whip that nigga, whip that nigga.
Did you help with his homework and he still failed? I had questions, and everybody said,
well, that's the thing about it is, you should have questions.
Yeah.
No, you should have questions. Yeah. Like, all right, did you help this nigga with his homework? Because beating a child don't make him get the answers. No one has ever been able to beat someone. Now, I mean, if you
there's a difference between him actually trying and getting bad grades versus him acting up in school and getting bad grades.
But either way, did you help him? Like, I know a child right now who has a reading issue, and we're getting him help, so he's starting to improve a little bit. But he may not be improving as much.
Okay, so he actually has a disability or something. We don't want to call it disability.
But the thing is, we don't say that young boys have disabilities.
Hindrance.
We don't say that young boys have hindrances.
Yeah.
I like that better. We don't say that young boys have impediments or other things that need to whatever. Well, we'll see it with the girls.
Did he just stretch the vernacular?
You had that as one of your phrases?
Okay, yeah. Catchphrase is coming back. 2020.
Well, no. I was waiting to I'm gonna start stretch the vernacular. I think that's actually a nice one. I like that.
Cool.
But yeah, like we got to do more as a community. But that goes back to us having 2-parent households.
I don't understand how whipping your ass is going to get you better grades.
But that goes back to us having 2-parent households. That's the part that conservatives say that I 100% agree
why
with.
These bad these grades were. Because I think you can do the minimal and be a C student. I'm sorry.
Well, in these black schools, yeah.
I was just speaking of black schools, white schools. I didn't look this up, but I did see it on the news.
He's something like that.
And they had
because they said cut it.
Well, no. I think you're confusing it because there was a story where there was a kid on a wrestling team who had to cut his hair, and they fired that person because that school didn't have that. That person was just basically
they made him cut it during the match, but they talking about this one that I think they were referring to. I haven't really.
He's going to a nice white school.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what
very privileged.
He goes to this privileged white school. And then he's been there for 4 years, and now it's time for him to graduate. And they're saying, I don't think they're telling him to cut it all the way off. They said it only could be a certain length, right?
I think it's length. Okay. But at the same time, based on how low that nigga's braids are, they're going to be cutting a lot.
Yeah, they're going to be cutting at least 5 inches forward because he has some long-ass dreads. Now, you've been at this school for 4 years. Everybody's like, they should change the rules. Okay, perfect. The things are wrong. Like, I get it. But when you send your kid to these white schools and they have these rules, they apply to your kid too, because I'm pretty sure long hair Eric, we're gonna give him a white name.
Eric,
got to cut his hair as well. Why don't he have to cut his hair? And everybody's like, it's a racist thing. I'm like, the woman I was watching on the news, she said, well, we knew about the rule. Then I don't want to hear no more about it.
Well,
that's what she said. We knew about the rule.
So yes, you're right. They knew about the rule. They still did whatever. At the same time, he got famous white people on the side now, and that's all that matters.
Hey.
Once enough white people decide that they gonna want to change it, because Ellen done.
She gave him 20 bands, right?
Yeah, Ellen gave him a scholarship.
Yeah, so just don't walk and go straight to college. You'll be all right.
Straight to college.
I mean, don't cut it. Like, nigga, don't cut it or don't walk. Like, it's not that simple.
The thing about it is that, if y'all not gonna walk, then have your own graduation. Fuck these niggas.
Correct. Again, that goes back to something that we both agree on is, like, stop going to white people parties and complaining about the food ain't season.
Yeah. I mean, this is, if you go to white people's place, you gonna have to do things the whitish way.
You're gonna have to bring your salt, your whatever your condiments may be to spice it up a little bit.
Salt, pepper.
When I went to a restaurant the other day, I ain't gonna say the name of the restaurant, but
You should.
Nah, you should shame them. Shame them.
Man, what the hell was the name of it? I can't remember. Actually, I can't remember the name of it.
All right, well, fuck them.
Anyway, it don't matter. Well, anyway, I had ordered some cornbread and it was not Jiffy.
Was it dry?
It was not Jiffy.
I don't think Jiffy's that good, so you might be talking to the wrong person.
But was it dry? That's the thing. I can't stand dry cornbread. It's got to be moist.
It was not. It had no type. It
was bland corn. It was a corn.
It felt like I was eating bread with skim milk in it.
Damn.
With nothing. With no
That's
type,
disgusting.
nothing.
That literally hurts. That hurts me soul. To quote Lupe Fiasco, great song.
It's terrible.
Man, I can't have no bad
But
cornbread.
the lemon pepper wings.
Oh, the lemon pepper wings are true.
They were pretty.
So you're saying
It's not that hard to make lemon pepper wings, but it is easy to mess them up.
But my favorite place, man.
Man,
My favorite place, Blinky's, shouting you out right now. Love you guys. The owner closed down for a little bit. I'm hoping that he come back because his
That's that
lemon
restaurant
pepper.
you always talked about. Be on. Okay.
Yeah, man, he was great, man. I think something happened personal in his personal life. We'll talk about that later. But Blinky's, I'm hoping you come back because you had the truth. Y'all can get Blinky's if you search and you in the Atlanta area, want to go up to the Gwinnett area. Just I'll let y'all know when it comes back because when it comes back, I'll be out there because I support my black-owned businesses. Let's talk about that Virginia gun rally, and I will admit, I'll be the first to admit I was wrong.
I sent it to you. Oh, Sean King posted it talking about look at all these white people. Now let's get this right. There is a bit of white privilege involved in walking up to the Capitol with AKs and fully automated weapons.
Well, they're not fully automated. They don't have bump stocks. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I want one anyway. But yeah, and there's
the government said for you to destroy it. Wink, wink, nudge,
it
nudge.
happened in Tennessee, right? Was it another
Well, no,
one?
so
Arkansas.
Oh no, so Kentucky is the one where they actually did the thing
They're all the same
that
place,
violated the actual law. Because the ones in Virginia, I was wrong. They had one area that they couldn't go through, and the gun people stayed away from there. And there was gun people of all stripes, all colors. There was gay people with guns. There was blacks with guns.
Yeah, but they only
there was like
show
one
white,
Mexican.
They're gonna show white men.
Well, no, they showed some other pictures.
I'm talking about when they talk.
Oh, you mean the media?
Like
You mean
Sean
like the
King. I'm calling him out for this one.
Well, Sean King
He's
though,
the big one. I love you, Sean King, but I feel like I don't think Sean King is. I would actually like to ask him that if he ever finds our podcast.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with gun ownership? Because I don't know if he does. I think he has a problem with white supremacy, which he goes on a lot. But I've never heard him talk about guns because I think he knows the statistics about violent crimes that usually happen to black people.
which is a lot higher than your white counterparts.
I think it's like 67% of violent crime. You can look that up later. Save that.
Okay,
Insert
save that.
violent crime now.
So let's kick the ballistics here. Firearm deaths for black men are twice as high as whites, and that's for you to be the victim. While overall crime is going down over the last 2 decades, it has started to slightly rise. Part of this is also due to your socioeconomic status, which you're more likely if you're black to be in a poor neighborhood, which means things are more likely to be bad that happen to you. So anything that deals with firearms and being able to protect yourself, black people, you need to take it seriously. You need to look at security systems, you need to get training for firearms, or even training for non-lethal methods such as tasers, mace, all of that stuff, and of course self-defense, because more than likely you will be a victim before your white counterpart.
Okay. And that feels like we need to be armed because I don't know if y'all ever called the police in our neighborhoods, but we're talking about 15 to 20 minutes. And 15 to 20 minutes when somebody got a gun or trying to do a violent act towards you, I'm sorry, it's just not going to work.
Yeah, because most encounters end in about 4 shots.
And they go, well, what kind of gun you need? Well, the point of the gun is to
Get the most amount of bullets out?
inject fear.
Well, that's why that shotgun that I was shooting yesterday.
Yeah,
That's
so
why
you
that
go
was
with
awesome.
a handgun and I got a shotgun, you might miss. That shotgun ain't gonna miss.
Oh, bro, when I saw that slug, that's the first time I seen some shit like that. Like you see in the video games in Syria, that bad boy, that slug, the light behind it, I could see it going,
nothing like
and it
real
was
life.
it was going, bro.
Ain't
It
nothing
was
like
going.
It's like you're a gun nut. I'm like, no, not like I don't think you should have rocket launchers, but any other gun, I'm okay
I mean,
with it.
I almost think you should be able to have,
If you're gonna-
flamethrowers. I mean, if
think
you
we
got
should
the
all have
permits for it,
flamethrowers.
because flamethrowers are actually illegal for you to have.
I
It's just
want
they're
one.
super expensive for you to obtain.
But you can make them for fairly cheap. Not
I
that
know,
went
but
on
a
YouTube and
made
made one.
flamethrower is not going to be the same as that
Real.
World War II
Yeah.
reenactment shit.
Awesome ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I always wonder, like, it's because he don't talk about guns that often. He does talk about a lot of race stuff, but I think they're intertwined because you can't say the police are violent criminals and they're attacking us and not be able to protect yourself from the violent.
Well, a lot of people
attacking us.
They have the whole thing of the police are terrible and we don't want them, but when the police are the first people you call,
they're a necessary thing. I'm just.
Well, no. I'm not debating the necessary evil thing because they are necessary evil.
Call it necessary evil.
It's a
Stretch
necessary
the vernacular.
It's a necessary deterrent.
Okay,
but at the same time, that deterrent, I mean, some police are fairly good. Like DeKalb County, as much as people want to not give them, DeKalb County has a lot of opportunities for you to meet your fellow cops.
DeKalb County killed their sheriff back in 2001, I think.
Look, I'm not saying that the people at the top ain't corrupt.
We were in middle school or something when that happened.
Yo, you don't remember
something like that?
That guy got elected and he
not
ended
something
up
like
dying.
that. That happened.
Yeah, they ended up killing him. Like the guy.
Well,
was
no,
coming
basically
out clean.
the current sheriff lost. Mm-hmm. The new sheriff won.
Sent his
current
boys.
sheriff sent his goons to kill the new sheriff
At his house with roses in his hand where he was delivering to his wife, which is fucking gorgeous. To die like that is like awesome because you're a black man. You never hear such romantic things about the death of a black man. That dude was delivering roses to his wife at his house. I think that was so beautiful.
It was.
But he died.
Yeah.
Because they shot him down.
Also true. And then they tried to cover it up. And then everybody got caught. And then DeKalb County decided to sweep it under the rug. But they all did time.
They're corrupt as fuck. Don't trust the police.
Well, I meant on a day-to-day level.
Again,
they're not going to try.
His pension too?
Well, he didn't get it because he just got elected.
He just got elected. So, any pension that he had built up, I think his wife probably got whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. She probably got a massive lawsuit.
I mean,
that's
literally
what I meant. Yeah.
Who was the eventual sheriff?
I don't know. I think his name was was it Vernon? No, I don't remember that dude's name.
Nah, Vernon's
we were like in
commissioner.
middle school. We were like in middle school. So I have to look that up. Insert story.
Here.
Okay, so I'm going to start this off by saying this was covered in Oxygen's Deadly Power, and you should probably look up that episode to take a look at it in more detail. But the situation is this. Sidney Dorsey lost the DeKalb County Sheriff election against Derwin Brown in 2000, and instead of just handing over the title, he decides to order the murder of his rival. This all came to life with the help of a snitch, because I keep telling y'all, niggas be snitching, don't be acting like they aren't. So basically, Brown goes to hand his wife Phyllis some flowers. Waiting in the bushes are two assailants, as well as the snitch, who then, of course, shoot Brown 10 times. He dies. His wife, Phyllis, immediately believes that this is something that Sidney Dorsey had to deal with. And through investigating and all the other things that, the prosecution did, they were able to determine that, yes, it was Sidney Dorsey who killed his rival, Derwin Brown. But there's a lot more things that are part of the story, such as how Sidney Dorsey was like the first black elected sheriff of DeKalb County. So definitely look further into the story because it's very interesting and sad at the same time.
Look it up. It's crazy as fuck.
It is absolutely crazy. And it's something that happened. But DeKalb County does provide opportunities for you to meet your local cops. And that's really who you want to meet on a day-to-day. Because a cop knowing you might be the difference between them just straight up shooting at you and them giving you a lawful order.
Correct.
Because a lot of times they say that they gave a lawful order, and you look at that tape, and it's like, you gave the lawful order as you were shooting. Person doesn't really have a chance to comply.
As Nas said, as they bust, we bust. Nigga, I'm sorry. As they bust, we bust. That was from One Mic, I believe.
Yeah. It was great. It was a great reference. I mean, they bust, we bust. That's also partly why,
One Mic,
cops
right?
Don't treat the...
That was One Mic, right?
I think that's
One Mic.
Yes.
That was when the beat got to like one of its highest,
crescendos.
I don't know what that... Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, when the beat got real loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but at the same time, going back to the whole gun thing, the people in Kentucky, those are the ones that were bad because they actually violated the law. I don't think it was illegal for them to come into the Kentucky Capitol with guns, but they can't have on face masks.
Yeah,
them niggas had on face masks.
But I don't really care if they're not hurting anybody. And it's Kentucky, so it might have been a cold winter day.
I mean, I'm sure it was a cold winter day, except for the fact that they were inside. Yeah, that's the.
Well, at my job, they don't turn on the air conditioning. Sometimes.
I mean, again, my only point here is that they do this shit for, as we're saying, for white people. But if your black ass have been out there,
it's white privilege. Obviously.
Yeah.
They're like, how do you know if they're white or black? You can't see anything. I'm like, nigga, come on.
Nigga, you can see the white of their nose.
You can see the white of their nose, eyes, and
exactly. You can tell niggas ain't got blue eyes.
Yeah, gun rights is a very complicated subject that we should talk about with black people, and I don't think black people sit on the side as these liberals as they would like to believe.
Well, no, black people do, but then y'all the same people who are like, police brutality is super high. Then why do you need it?
I'm sorry.
Only time you should call police is to pick up a body.
Let me phrase this. I don't think black men sit as liberal as people would think they do in the South.
Makes sense.
I don't really care about what them northern niggas think.
I mean, the northern niggas, they got really hyped off of the 90s when everybody was like, I don't care what you have to do, get this crime off our streets. And they did all that. But then you're like, hold up. Why is it that all the crime now is coming from the cop? Well, you took out their competition. So what'd you expect?
Speaking of Southerners, how dare y'all niggas play my nigga Pastor Troy like he make vice versa? All right, DSGB. Talking about who the hell is Pastor Troy?
We moving into music.
And he didn't get no damn
Grammy
for that.
Man, Lil Nas X got a Grammy because he was gay.
No, Lil Nas X got a Grammy because he made a viral song that everybody knew.
Dog, that song sucked.
You don't have to like it. You could you can hate version 1, version 2.
When you heard it, do you think it's Grammy? Number one, it's the art. If you are just specifically talking about the art of it, it wasn't Grammy worthy. That's what I asked.
I feel him on that.
I can see what you're saying. I just disagree. But that's because in part I know the backstory behind the song.
I think their agenda was mixed up in it. Now, far as like an MTV award and stuff like that, we talking about stuff. Does he deserve an award? Nigga, yeah. The song was big. And I could sing the words to the song whole way through. But a Grammy is supposed to be the art of it.
Nigga, Grammy lost being an art of it when they had that whole time that they decided to say.
I think the Grammy is a lie anyway. I think it's paid for and fake anyway, and it's trying to push.
I don't even think that it's paid. I don't even think that it necessarily is paid for. I think that the Grammys, there's certain categories where they know who the winners are beforehand.
Correct. Like if best female category, did Beyonce come with an album this year? All right, she's gonna win.
Oh yeah. You're right.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
But my thing that was more interesting, other than the Pastor
Troy
open his.
She didn't get it.
Well, no, I don't know about.
Yeah, we didn't watch that shit. Kobe Brown was dying. We don't give a fuck about that.
Exactly. But no, my bigger thing that I thought was interesting is the fact that Taylor Swift left when she found out she wasn't going to win anything.
Wow, that's my chick.
That's real low. I would have thought you would have showed up for it. But when she found out she wasn't getting it, now this is all still a little rumorish, but that's the rumor that's going around. That's why Taylor Swift, because they had one TBA performance that didn't manifest.
Taylor Swift is
that's what goes without saying. But at the same time, it's like, I know that you thought Lover was really great, but
it wasn't. It was okay.
Well, it's not even that it wasn't. It's just there were better things that year. I know a lot of people got kind of mad about Billie Eilish.
Who? Eilish. That's how you say her name? I thought it was like Eilish.
I mean, it looks like Eilish, and it may be Eilish. But I'll insert whatever it is here.
Is her music good?
From watching her year 3, it's Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. Year 3. Let's do this shit.
Her music is good, but the thing about it is she got like 4 categories, and a lot of people had problems with that. I mean, Lil Nas X somehow got 2, which I didn't really care about because, we make it up for Grammys, we missed. But
she looks like a savant. Like, they treat her as if she's like this artist savant because she's like 17, right?
Yeah, she's 17 years old, and she is a savant.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't think she deserves all 4 of them categories.
Well, probably not.
I think song, album.
I think she again, I don't think they're giving awards based on the music. That's how I felt about, Pastor Troy. I think that helped. Let's just say that.
No fucking shit, it helped.
Okay.
Grammy's about any little thing that you can do to put out. I was wrong. So yeah, Lizzo did win.
Okay.
She won 1 category. Best rap album went to Tyler, which he finally deserved that because he deserved one for Forever. Best rap song went to 21 Savage a lot.
That song is very underrated.
Racks in the Middle went to Nipsey Hussle, and we all know why he got that.
Who?
Racks in the Middle got Best Rap Performance, which we know why.
Even 21 Savage, I think he got that to some degree because of the deportation thing.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Like, I don't think Anderson .Paak deserved Best R&B Album because LMA's LMA came out. I mean, I think that was a better album. Or you could go with fucking Lucky Dave or BJ the Chicago Kid was pretty good.
He finally got an album out there?
But at the same time, I am happy for Anderson .Paak because he deserves something for fucking his first album, Malibu. He deserved the fucking Grammy for that.
Who was nominated with Tyler, the Creator? Because I need to know that. Because
I don't think you want to know, bro.
Okay.
Who was it?
Revenge of the Dreamers, Meek Mill Champions, I Am Greater Than I Was by 21 Savage, and The Lost Boy by YBN Cordae.
Oh, that's terrible, all of them. He actually had the best album out of all of them.
I mean, the problem is the only one that I'd be fighting for would be 21 Savage.
But yeah,
the Lost Boy was good, but I don't think it was Grammy good. It was a solid album. I was happy to see him nominated.
I would rather Lil Key get that shit,
To be honest, I thought that 21 Savage was going to win that, but Tyler Creator won.
Like, his album won better than that Dreamville Dreamville album, but I think the Dreamville album wasn't as good as people.
I don't think Billie Eilish deserved
Her music.
winning for album of the year.
I'm listening
Now
to
for
music.
record of the year for Bad Guy, that's good because I mean Bad Guy was everywhere
How does
last
that song
year.
go?
Bad Guys, you remember you watched the movie about the bad Superman?
Uh-uh.
The bad guy. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yes, that's exactly how it
Okay,
goes.
I know what song that is.
I'm gonna have to cut all that. Best new artist she deserved because who was she up against? Lizzo, Lil Nas X.
There's a song. Who's that chick that sing that song? I had to hate you to love me. Who's that? Is that
I can't think of it off the
You know
top
what
of
I'm
my head.
talking about? I gotta hate you to love me.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I don't know who it is by, but I'm pretty sure that Billie should have won that one. I don't think she should have won Song of the Year for that. I don't know. I think she was better than Lady Gaga.
Selena Gomez.
That's the song that you was talking about with me.
You know, maybe.
And
I needed
Song
you
of
to
the
hear.
Year?
Yeah, Selena Gomez. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Truth Hurts should have won Song of the Year, but I mean, she won another category, which is Best Solo Pop Performance. So Lizzo got her little Grammy there. Lil Nas X got Pop Duo / Group Performance, which made sense because he revitalized what I guess was dormant, which was Billy Ray's career. Billy won Best Vocal Album, beating out The Lion King by Beyonce.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, she beat
I'll
our
rewatch that.
girl though. That's the problem that I don't
I
like.
rewatched that movie again, and it is just as terrible as I remember.
See,
Simba, you need to come back
You are
and claim your throne.
You are over exaggerating. It is not that bad.
Bruh.
It is completely
fuck
watchable.
that.
Bruh.
Maroon 5, even though a lot of their music sound the same, I like the new song they put out as well.
But they have on the
They didn't
album.
mark who won Best R&B Performance.
What's the name of the song? Memories, I think.
I don't think Pastor Troy was tripping, but I think
Pastor Troy was not tripping.
No, Pastor Troy was tripping in the fact that he shared it out loud.
Oh well.
Know your climate, brother.
I mean that.
It's not even about know your climate. This is some house talk.
Correct.
You don't take house talk and put house talk outside.
Yeah, that's
of the
locker
house.
room talk.
This is something
Yeah,
where it's
locker room
like
talk.
you can be proud of your kid for thinking a certain thing.
Correct.
But don't put that shit out there and be like, "Hey man,
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you because you don't like such and such." And I agree with that.
Just tell your damn son. Like, you don't need to tell the world.
Yeah.
Like, start raising your kids through social
And
media.
getting mad about not having a Grammy, nigga. Grammys are much more easy to win now than they were during the time that you were
Relevant.
making your best
and they
music.
were like, he's not even relevant no more. Well, talk to me in 2 years and let's see who's just as relevant.
we'll
There you
see. The burden of proof is on everyone else.
Because I'm sorry, maybe I'm from the South. Old Town Road ain't got shit on vice versa.
No, nothing.
It's a different era, man.
Hey,
Vice versa was great. I do
Yes.
agree with Dave Chappelle winning Best Comedy Album because I mean
That shit was hilarious.
whose album was better than Dave Chappelle's
Your
as far
boy
as
came out
notoriety?
with one. Didn't that white dude y'all like come out with one?
Who I do? Who?
Nah, Jim Gaffigan came out, but he's
No,
the only
the one
white
that
guy
came
on
out,
there.
just CK.
No, Louis C.K. didn't even get
What's the
nominated.
other white guy you like? Who's in the Mandalorian as well? You didn't watch it yet.
You didn't watch Mandalorian yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, I know you're talking about Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. He didn't do a comedy singing.
Not one that got nominated.
Okay.
But yeah, looking through all this stuff, man, it's understandable. Damn, Lil Nas X won 3 categories. Glad for that nigga.
No, let's be right. And the fact that he looked like a stand.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
You look like a what?
I'm sorry. Beyonce won Homecoming, Best Music Film.
Stand. That's what they call the people from
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo Bizarre Adventures.
Oh.
Yeah, that outfit was utterly ridiculous. Like, I think that's what started it because everybody's talking on the internet to my, that shit looked super, super flamboyant, and it was
Pose off.
trash. See, I didn't even say the word I wanted to say. I think I actually have grown being around you, talking to you. The flamboyant nature of that outfit, it was worse than the guy who wore a dress last year. That's how bad it was.
The guy who wore a dress last year was tame by comparison with the little things in front of his
What, the
face.
samurai?
No, he's talking about Billy Porter
Okay, I thought
because he wore the really long dress with the half suit thing.
Who the fuck is Billy Porter?
Billy Porter has been huge on like the Broadway scene. He's
Oh, okay. That's why I don't give a fuck about him.
I thought he was talking about.
yeah, that's partly why you don't care about him. But
I
yeah,
thought he was talking about Young Thug at first.
no, nigga, Young Thug wore a dress to free us, according to his last album. Nah, I think that was a bullshit excuse. But at the same time, like the difference is Young Thug. Billy Porter wore that dress, and he decided to own that he was wearing a dress. You wore a dress to be controversial, and when that shit started giving you blowback, you try to act like it's a joke. No, nigga, you was wearing a dress.
Yeah.
I mean, I get the fact that it was really closer to a kimono, but at the same time, nigga, like, you really thought that was gonna be the thing that would make you your album? Because your album, So Much Fun, ended up becoming your first, number one in a long time, because it was just a fun album.
That's it for music, guys?
Yeah,
That's pretty much it for music, outside of Pastor Troy talking too much out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne not having a consistent thing to say.
They said it was homophobic, and I was just like,
Yeah.
that can't be y'all say everything's homophobic, and that's the problem. I didn't read the comments.
You didn't have
right.
fuck the comments. We care about only what he said. And what he said was something where it's just like, would you be okay if somebody said this about your child because of them being black? You would.
That's not the same thing.
That is not the same thing.
Sir, when somebody's insulting you simply because you're having a good time and being a young gay person, how many times have you taken a lady out at 17 and had a blast with her, y'all kissing and loving on each other and doing whatever? You're simply mad because two
He's
gay
not
people.
mad. He's making the observation that he's uncomfortable with.
No one gives a fuck about your comfort.
Well,
this is
he's
America.
telling you about his comfort. That doesn't matter.
But again,
his comfort matters just as much as your comfort.
His comfort matters
and I
to
think
him.
I would have no problem with two gay people kissing behind me.
I mean, behind you, you're saying that because you don't want to see it. That's
I
the
would turn
important
around.
point.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I mean, because
I don't give a shit, but I'm not watching it either.
I hate all public displays of affection.
Correct, because I had a homeboy. Him and his girl would not fucking stop with the public displays of affection. I was like, Toya, other guy, stop it.
We don't want to see this shit.
And I felt like they were doing it just to do it in front of everybody. Like they were getting off secretly on this.
They probably.
Yeah. Like, if y'all gonna do it, then just do it. And I'm joining in, because you ain't gonna just start fucking in front of me.
I mean, that's getting a little bit into the UTAC category. He's getting a little further out
Okay,
there.
I really wasn't gonna join. But I was gonna record and post it on YouTube at the time.
Again, that's not cool either.
Okay.
But the overall thing here is that, Pastor Troy, I'm not saying you're wrong for having this view, but you're wrong for expressing it on social media. Let people enjoy their thing. At the same time, if some people are making out right in front of you, I feel like you should have the right to be like,
listen,
hey, cut it out. I don't want to see anybody making out. This isn't just because it's two dudes. I
can't say he's wrong for saying it out loud. Just understand you what backlash you're gonna get for saying stuff. You know, everybody got a right to say
what can they do to him?
No. You're right. You're right to say things only between you and the government, nigga. You ain't got no right between me and you. I ain't write you no Bill of Rights.
Correct. And if the media is ran by these LGBT apologizers, so you might want to be careful what you say. I'll just say that. Even me, I can say some things that'll piss them off, but I don't say it that often. And most times it's edited, and you're gonna have to pay for it to see it. By the way,
to hear it.
I don't care. And if I piss them off, that's fine. Like, I think it's okay for me having a dissenting opinion. As you
that's why I said I didn't think he was wrong for having that opinion, because I'm not trying to change no 50-year-old nigga from being whoever it is that he was. I think they're
mad because he told his child to think differently. I'm just like,
I mean, he didn't tell his child to think differently. His child's the one who said he didn't like that, and that's why Pastor Troy was.
They want people to be at a point where you be like, son, stop. If you want to kiss a man, you could kiss a man, and that's just simply not gonna happen around a nigga like me.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, look, I don't care what my kids kiss, who they date, all that stuff.
I said kid, not no grown up. I said kid.
Again,
bro, you ain't bringing your boyfriend over my house so y'all can be chilling. Like, you 17
First and
years old,
foremost,
18.
you're probably not going to know that they boyfriend at that point in
nigga,
time.
I would know, because number one, I've learned from, we're going to have cameras everywhere. And you not, like, I'm going to just be like, you see that right there? No sucking dick, no fucking, because this camera catch you. And if I catch you, I'm whipping both y'all ass.
I think that is one of the things that we disagree on, but
I'd be like,
at the same time,
I'm watching.
As an adult, you get to determine what's going on in your house. Because at the same time, like, y'all trying to get me in trouble. This is child pornography.
Yeah.
Like, I had to delete this shit.
Oh, after I whip y'all ass.
I mean, I would delete that shit first and just say that you saw him. You don't need to show him.
Oh, I gotta give a proof.
Nah, nigga, that's.
Well, I don't have any sons, so
that's
I ain't worried about that.
That's distributing. Yeah, you only have to worry about lesbian porn.
Yeah,
allegedly.
I ain't worried about that. Lesbians, you know, I'm a male. That's not a thing for me.
I mean, but that's the thing about it that gay people never want to talk about, which is because I saw it on Facebook by one of our people who we went to school with, because you saw me curve that friend. I was like, people we went to school with. You saw
the comments when I was talking to the guy? Or is this a different one?
No, this is a different one.
Okay.
I thought you were wrong for debating people on the internet, but
regardless, you petty. Ain't worried about that.
But no, it was one of the people we went to high school with, basically talking down against lesbians. I'm like, you, one of the gayest men of all time, want to sit here and have some words with lesbians? Really? Really, my nigga?
I don't think males have a problem with lesbians because they'll never admit it. But
no. Straight men don't have a problem with lesbians
because they don't think they're really gay.
Well, yeah,
it sounds fucked
but at the same time, also it doesn't
Doesn't matter.
You watching a lesbian kiss is like, oh, intriguing. This is a real life
I'm
example.
not really into that either.
A lot of guys are, but you're right.
Yeah,
Some people
are.
don't care.
And I think that's what I said. I think truly deep down, you don't think a woman can truly not like men.
I mean, I've seen plenty of them that don't like men.
I believe I'm there, but I think like if she's really hot, you're thinking to yourself, I can get her. Because
but for me, there's so many other women out there. I mean, if I was out there, engaged, but all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
There's so many women out there.
walking around with the soul caliber, as I call it. I feel like I can change some minds.
I mean, again, this is America, so you're allowed to talk to people.
Think, whatever. You know,
you're allowed to
I'm
talk to
with
people.
the soul
You're allowed to
caliber,
think.
like Sephiroth. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
That was a nerd joke.
If you don't get it, play some video games.
Yeah.
But man, it's one of those things where it's just like either you die a legend or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And the villain here is just respectability politics. Remember when they first were introduced and people were trying to be more
feel like
mindful?
we're not at respectability. We're at accept or die when it comes to that whole.
Well, no, I'm saying when they were first introduced, it was very innocuous. It was like, hey, you're going to start respecting people. And people are like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to stop calling everything gay. And then
I still do that.
Some people still did it. And
He does still do that.
well, no. At first it was stop calling people faggots because people were going.
I think the faggot word is out of my vocabulary.
Well,
unless you
no,
actually do
what I'm
some
saying
shit
is
out of it.
people. Like I remember growing up, people used to call that stuff all the time. And around middle school, that began phasing out for gay.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of high school, that's when people began being like, "Hey, man,
you can have faggot, but I'm keeping gay."
Neither of these are my words. Like I don't care.
Gay?
This is the same way. It's the same way that that African dude that you showed us, the guy who's like, I have 50% African history. You're not African. You don't get to say the N word. I'm sorry. You're not. You're a naker
I
at
didn't
best.
show you that was what's the name said that.
I know.
He's like, what?
But
He had
you're
like 28% black. He said, "What's up, my niggas?"
It's like, no, you're not one of
He only
us.
did it because he on the internet. Me myself, this is my theory with white people on the internet and say niggas. I always agree with them and be like, cool. Because when they meet a nigga in person, they're going to whoop their ass if they do that.
I mean, that's one of the things about it. And people are like, how could he do something? Well,
No,
did you say the N word? Yeah, but all my friends on the internet, those ain't your friends.
Yeah. Because
Those are people.
I understand white people. If I see you saying it, I'm not going to bitch. I'm not going to whine. I'm going to give you a thumbs up or some kind of cool emoji. I want you to be very comfortable. Then I want you to be around. Like, what's up, my niggas?
Exactly. Because it's
They're
still
going
not
to whip
cool.
your ass.
Ain't no one-on-one.
That's
man.
a trigger word.
Ain't no one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are zero.
Especially in the South, we believe in no one-on-ones. The babies might jump on you.
Exactly. It's going to be the whole squad beating you down.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to tell because you said the N word.
Yeah, that's like if you call gay people like faggots.
Yeah, I think if you call somebody something
'Cause
like that,
even
they should be able to swing on you. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to say not a damn
'Cause
thing.
they be like-
Did you see this man
Because I
hit
don't
me?
seen them whoop somebody's ass. I was about to say it. I'm not even gonna do it. I don't seen that. The very flamboyant man. He
I've seen him
whooped
before
the
too.
straight dude, but yeah, you better watch what you say to them.
I mean,
They
it's
still
one of those
men.
things where it's just like, dog, don't. All you have to do is just.
But if they try to fight me over saying something is gay, bro, we gonna throw hands. Like like if he said, I'm like, bro, he is. Because if it is gay, that's super gay.
I think that depends a lot more on context. Like
correct.
if you see two guys kissing, be like, that's kind of gay. If somebody wants to get mad at you about that,
Wait a minute.
What else is this?
Wait a minute. Kinda.
I mean, maybe he was giving mouth to mouth. I'm giving the
Stand
guy
me
up. I'm giving him a way out. I'm giving him a way out.
Like if somebody rub against your dick, you be like, bro, that's gay.
Well, first and foremost, we got to fight. Like that's different.
We're on the
That's
train, so why didn't you do it on purpose?
Yeah. One of y'all.
I'm assuming he did it on purpose. I'm sorry. There's no reason for you to ever rub on another
Like
man.
my homie over there eating a banana, and
First of all, I'm breaking off the banana. I'm breaking it off.
Nah, he put it all the way in his mouth.
yeah,
Breaking
and
it
that's
off.
gay.
I'm breaking it off.
That's gay.
I mean,
First
I
of
don't
all,
think he's gay for doing this.
If
I
y'all
just
can
think
see this right now, I did not.
You're supposed to
take
eat
this
a banana with a fork and a knife.
knife.
No, bro.
Yeah, that's the only way to eat a banana.
You know, you break it. You break off the end of it. You split the other half in half like this, and then you toss it.
I mean, what you're
Yeah.
doing basically
You
is
eat it like a Snicker. You know what I'm talking about?
so you eat your Snickers. You don't just bite into them.
No, I just cut
No,
them up
break
on
them
a
off.
piece. I remember the first time I seen this lady cut up a Snicker on the plate. I was like, "You are truly bougie." That's the most bougiest thing I ever seen. I didn't
And
think
now
people
you
really
start
did
cutting
that.
up your Snickers on plates.
Oh, I most definitely started doing that because I want people to look at me like I'm a damn fool. Like, did this nigga just cut up a Snicker?
Well, I mean,
Unless
I wouldn't say that you're a fool. You're just overly proper.
Yeah, just like when I eat Twix, I only eat the right Twix. I don't know. Y'all heard about this Bud Light virus going on?
The who?
Oh, the Bud Light virus? Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I drink Corona. I ain't going to call it the coronavirus. We're going to call it the Bud Light virus or the Colt 22 virus. because I don't drink that.
This is called the Natty Light virus.
Natty Light. Okay, we agree. None of us drinks Natty Light.
No one drinks Natty Light.
What is Natty Light?
You don't want to know.
Piss water.
Yeah, you would be better off to having a girl randomly piss into a cup and drinking that than drinking Natty Ice. It won't even get you drunk.
Unless you're trying to give us a sponsor. Drink some Natty Ice tonight with Everyday Black Man.
Okay, NPR read. NPR read. That's gonna be when you say something and you're just trying to be whatever.
I don't know how often I do that, so you're gonna have to.
Okay, NPR read.
Yes, drink some Natty Light. Everything's better with Natty Light.
But yeah, so I showed
every 3 podcasts. Maybe.
I showed R. Reed like this white guy who lives in China, and them streets is deserted, my nigga.
Heck yeah, they had Snickers, Oreos, red velvet cake,
All kinds of shit.
honey buns, all dessert. Hold on, that's not what you was talking about, was it?
No, I was talking about
I was like,
Natty Light virus. The Natty Light virus, man. This guy. He actually lives in Wuhan, as he's currently doing some work there. But when you go out to the streets, like, it's mostly empty. Like, you got a few people passing by on bicycles, and of course a few mopeds, as Reed commented. But for the most part, the only time you see people is at the grocery store, and everybody, they bring in their suitcases and all that kind of stuff so they can take as much stuff as possible because they ain't trying to be around these niggas. Now, part of that is because, a lot of them live together in family communal areas. So,
yeah, I know how that works.
The old and the young, they're the people who have the highest chance of getting the virus. So, you want to minimize your exposure for your family.
I hope that gets taken care of.
I mean, nigga, we had 12,000 plus cases at this point, only going up. So,
didn't they just find out something
am
about
I the only one that thinks China can deserve quite few less people?
No.
Okay.
I think
dying for a virus, I don't want it to happen that way.
I mean, it's not y'all dying for a virus. It's dying by like common cold, nigga. That's like the worst type of L you could take. You ain't get nothing cool like when niggas get the bubonic plague or like this one. It's gonna be a long
Disney Plus update. I don't think it's that good. I really Disney Plus is
he's been beta testing Disney Plus for the podcast.
Disney Plus. I watched The Lion King and I saw how you doing? Pink you again. I just don't think she's a good actress.
I think you don't like her voice, and that's okay. But you're over exaggerating.
She has the angelic voice of an angel. Let's get that right. But her acting voice is trash.
Again, I don't think you like her voice when she acts, and that's okay. But it's nowhere near as bad because I went into seeing the movie.
This out what I'm about to say.
I mean, I may not.
Y'all ever notice she don't talk that much?
She don't. I do see a lot of little
and you wonder why?
Memes or videos of her, like when she be at basketball games.
Maybe she's nervous. I don't know.
No, it's because you gotta take this out because they're gonna kill us.
Go ahead.
Because that's how she sounds. I want to tell everybody in the world that y'all are awesome, but she sounds terrible.
I think you just don't like her voice.
Okay, whatever.
Again,
go listen to Beyonce talk.
I think you just don't like her voice, and that's okay. Again, I'm telling you that you are allowed to not like someone's voice.
Hey,
it's okay to say
her voice is that of an angel.
Hey, he said you gotta take this out because they're gonna kill us.
Yeah, they're gonna kill us.
They not gonna kill us.
Okay,
don't be petty.
If they do kill us, it's all our Reed. Our standing right had nothing to do with
you. Petty for that. So.
Well, that's you. You are petty for that if you keep that in. Just let you know that.
I'm gonna keep it in now. Doing all that, you can do all that. You can do all that. It's not gonna take it out. I'll listen to it and see how it sounds in totality with the rest of it. Yeah. But for relationships this week,
let's go.
Whew, boy.
Oh, Super Bowl coming up. So, would you bring your girl to a Super Bowl party if your ex-girlfriend?
Hell no, I wouldn't even go.
Me either. That's just stupid.
That's a relationship suicide.
Okay.
Wait. Girlfriend, right?
Yeah, girlfriend.
50-50.
Does she come to the families?
So let me paint a picture for you. Long-term ex-girlfriend who your family likes.
Correct. New
girl that you've only been dating for 6 months. Do you bring her to the function where you know your ex is going to be there because the family love her?
Yeah, cute girl. I was successful. Let's just say that. And I used my baby mama as a reference. I told her if she wanted to get the Soul Caliber, she can give you a good reference. And she allowed me to release my soul in her caliber. But, yeah.
With your caliber?
With my baby mama there. And then I told her, she was like, you probably still trying to sleep with your baby mama. I said, look, I ain't trying to sleep with her in a couple of days. You can ask her right now. So y'all been broke up for like 5 years. I said what I said.
I said what I said.
And then
he was joking, ladies.
I ain't trying to see where her at all today.
Yeah, she said it's been 2 days. And I don't ask. I'd be like, you want me to drop that dick off? And she'd be like, what? I said, you want me to pick up a baby?
Well, I'm happy for you.
That works.
But getting back to that's the example. So you, Armstead, would you be okay with bringing your current girl to a function with your old girl?
I sure hell would.
Okay.
I would, because I would.
Yeah, and as long as it's
They
your
can
girl.
swap war
I think
stories.
once it gets a little bit further into things, then you kind of
Wait,
got
how new
to.
is
I
the
can't
relationship?
get rid of her.
I said 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah. Well, I know you can't.
Yeah, I can't get rid of mine.
Well, yeah, but see, that's different. Kids
That's
throw off
tough.
everything.
Yeah, kids fuck up everything.
The kids throw off everything.
Fuck up everything.
You just mad because your kid is a permanent reminder that she'll be in your life for at least another 6 years.
Get a little fuck
And
trophy.
probably when your kid goes off to graduate school, you probably will be having to see her at them dinners too.
I probably won't see her mom that much. We have no reason to talk.
No, you probably will. The only reason will be because
Now, if she accepts me and my wife and all of us coming to these men and her little brother and sister coming, then we'll be okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
she
fine.
will accept that with a smug look on her face.
Yeah, because she's probably never going to find anybody being that she's an evil bitch.
That's a bit harsh there, buddy.
Oh, she's not.
Did she
Take
break
that
your
one,
heart?
though, but it's okay.
Yeah, but I'm a dick, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, it sounds like she broke your heart, bro.
Well, no, I'm going to give her the soul caliber again once more. So
I don't think you're going to give her the soul caliber again
believe
once
you
more.
will.
I believe I could.
I'm glad that you believe
If
in
I
your
really
friend.
tried, I think I could.
Yeah.
I'm glad the two of you believe in the heart of the cards.
No, it ain't no heart in it.
But I don't
there's
think-
no heart in the car.
It's not the power of friendship.
I think it's the power of friendship is what you're thinking of.
No, it's the power of the
Well,
pipe.
the power of kinship,
Power
basically.
of the pipe.
Yeah, you know nothing about that.
I don't think it's the power of the pipe.
When you piped up like me,
Pipe it up.
I don't think you pipe it up,
Pipe it
Fabo.
up.
I mean, Quavo.
no, Mario. Anyway,
No, it's not Luigi. But we had a interesting question, which
Go
is doggy style intimate? I think you can make doggy style intimate.
you said the opposite in the group.
What?
I know.
You said the opposite.
I did.
They said it was a doggy style intimate. I was like, yes, nigga, because he's like, you can't see the person's eyes. I was just like, nigga, they got mirrors. They got look back at it. You know, they got plenty of things.
Look
And
back
that's-
at it.
Grab them hips. You know,
No, I said I think you can make it intimate. I
he
don't
said
think
it
that
wasn't
it's-
intimate at all.
I don't think it's intimate by default. I think by default, doggy style is a rush and get it done.
Bro,
Nice.
I feel like any position, well, at least those two, missionary and dog style, can be made.
No, missionary by default is intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
but-
weird. You look them in their eyes and you just say weird
Well,
stuff.
no, the other person's holding you. You got all that other stuff.
I mean, but you
Hold
can,
me.
but
They hold you.
First of all,
They
wait,
push
wait,
me
wait,
back.
wait,
You
wait,
know what I'm
wait,
talking
wait,
about?
wait, wait.
They push me back. They do a- okay.
Missionary cannot be intimate. Also,
How?
how?
Yeah.
How
First
is
of
it?
all,
This is
you're-
where you're
first
looking
of-
at someone.
No,
I'm sorry.
you just have to.
Do you know what missionary position is?
No, let him finish.
She's laying on her back. Let's just say you're doing. You got both legs up and you smash.
That ain't
you-
missionary,
That's
dog.
different.
That's a different position.
Yeah.
How is that different?
Yeah.
Because missionary is
You
supposed to be
on
her
top.
legs wrapped around you.
Yeah. You straight up top. Like this. Like
Yeah.
the V. and
That's
the
why.
shoe.
That's why I said she's
she's
holding
wrapped.
you because normally, you know,
And she's
things are
doing-
going
But she don't
well.
have to be holding you though.
Not
Her legs can be
necessarily.
just wrapped around
It
you.
just has to be wrapped around you some way.
Yeah.
And her arms are usually pushing you back because you got too much penis. She pushed me back because I got too much pipe for life. There we go. I like that. Too much pipe for life. Yeah. Her hands are usually up like this. Or if she's a freak, they're all the way around you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Normally, they should be all the way around you. I don't
Yeah.
think she should be pushing you back, even if you
Unless
have
she
too much
got
pipe
short
for life.
arms.
If she got short arms, she ain't gonna be able to push you off either.
Yes, she can. She can push you enough.
Yeah.
Or,
mean-
or she's running on her back. She's scooching.
Yeah, but scooching
But
is
that's
one
why
of
you
those.
already have her set up where her head is up against the backboard already.
Yeah, because you can't scooch when you do that
Yeah.
way.
I mean, she can scooch, but it's gonna be a weird.
You hitting that backboard.
man.
You know?
I'm
oh,
not-
yeah, you're right. She's messing up the neck.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
gonna
but
do
you
that
gonna
whole
keep
weird-
going till she be like, my neck hurt. Oh, okay, let's make this even up. Even that
She
neck.
can't even move no more.
Oh, you gonna have to stop.
Yeah.
Because you don't
I mean,
wanna
yeah,
have
you're gonna have to
crap
Especially when
at
you put
that
your
point.
weight on
Especially when you want that blowjob after you're done.
I'm not a big blowjob person. I don't care about
You
that.
always are a big blowjob person. You fucking uncultured swine.
I am cultured first
So
of all.
are blowjobs intimate?
Yeah, it's the most intimate you can get.
Oh.
Someone giving of themselves on their knees or sometimes on the bed, depending on what she goes with. But someone being in a position where they are essentially taking all of you, the same way that when someone was like, "Is eating pussy
Not
intimate?"
not all blowjobs are one where it's taking all of you. Some of it's like, and shoot it off to the wall or some shit.
I mean, yeah, but other than ghetto
Number
ratchets,
one,
who
don't
else
touch
is
your
gonna do
walls.
that? Exactly. Exactly. You have a whole face for a reason if you
No.
want to shoot somewhere.
Why would I shoot it on my face? That's weird.
Not your face.
well,
Obviously
you didn't
hers.
specify.
I'm sorry that I have to specify something that should be obvious.
Well,
mean,
if you're
hey,
into
man.
that, I mean, it doesn't
I mean,
really
I
feel
mean,
that.
well,
Your skin feels wonderful afterwards.
Yeah. What?
Okay, this is too much.
Nah, it's not.
That's
that I
like
do
Cardi
that.
B right there. That's like Cardi B.
No, I don't do anything like that. I would never do anything like that.
I mean, Cardi B.
But it has happened before. And,
Okay, that's a weird reference.
those are things we don't talk about when you almost skeet yourself in the face. You tried to dodge it, but you
can't dodge everything.
Can't dodge everything. I know those are things we don't admit to ourselves. Not saying that it happened to me.
Okay, all right. Not
I
saying
can
that
dodge
happened,
it.
but I think any oral sex I think is by definition intimate because it's one
I
person
think for the male, it's
giving
more
a-
intimate than the female.
I
mean,
think-
for the female, it's more
Yeah,
intimate.
I think maybe for the female it might be
No,
more,
for the
but-
male, because you can see her eyes. And the fact that you can't see her eyes, well, I don't know. It depends, I guess.
No, man, she ain't supposed to. I don't want to see her eyes. That means she ain't paying attention to what she doing.
I'm an eye. I like
Not
her.
necessarily. The eye thing can
I'm joking.
help make things a little
Stimulating.
bit faster and
Yeah,
stimulate.
Because
And
I'm
also-
an opera. I like to look at people in their eyes like this. Crazy eyes.
Crazy
Like she's like, you okay?
Crazy
Like, yeah. And I like to make jokes.
I think it's one of those things where each person has something different. But that's why I like, because when someone asked this, somebody immediately hit them up and was like, yeah, but for when I'm eating a girl out. And then women tried to argue against it. I'm like, how is a man taking of his time and his effort, putting his whole beard?
First off, you get some rubber bands and you tie your beard up.
I mean, yeah, you could tie your beard up, but I'm saying like you're still pulling of your whole self into someone else, and there's no really great.
and that's
there's no
way
really-
intimate because that's a lot of danger back there. Because you never know what day of the week it is, and what happens if the blood. That never happened to me, and I always wondered would a man admit that he got blood on when he was eating a girl out. That honestly never happened to me.
There's
The other
actually
thing
a
when I hit
guy
myself in
who
the face,
went
that may
into a-
happen. But that's neither here nor there.
That may have happened.
That actually there was a guy who talked about that, which
Okay.
we'll talk about that some other time. I
Kevin
think
Gates
it's-
said he did it.
Yeah, but Kevin Gates.
yeah, but
fucked
Kevin
his
Gates is a
cousin.
little weird.
He said he a vampire,
And he fucked his cousin.
Yeah, he fucked his cousin. That's
and he
the
said
part.
he had pink diamond.
I mean, again, what you do with your diamonds after you get them is on you, Kevin.
You stop bringing that up. That's petty. All right, there, boy.
All right, then, boy.
But I think that's about it for this week, unless you got something Marv said.
Nah,
Well, yeah. Take the time to say R.I.P. Kobe. May you and your daughter. Well, R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I hope that wherever you are,
Wherever you are looking down on us, I hope everything's okay.
I hope everything's okay.
Just
And
take that out.
I hope that your children
funny.
and your family and all the other stuff.
Yeah, I really do feel for his family because I couldn't picture what
He
it
had
is.
a baby in June, dog. That's the part that hit me, man. Like he didn't get to see that baby take his first steps.
Yeah, he probably did. I don't know. It depends on you walk.
I mean, yeah, some kids,
Yeah.
that like,
Yeah.
but that's
When did
only
you
8
walk?
months. I think I walked around 10 or 11 months.
Because at 9.
yeah, I was like
Might have been at 3.
9.
I was at 3.
I mean, I don't think it was 3. 3 is 27 months.
3 months.
I don't think you walked at 3 months.
Well, you can't prove it.
I mean, you could have maybe you sat up at 3 months. That's possible.
Everybody sits up at 3 months.
I mean,
don't they?
yeah, that's what I was just
still
throwing
haven't
you.
walked.
I was throwing you an olive branch to see if you was going to
I
take
don't
it.
eat olives. I actually do. I love black olives.
Olives are great.
Oh, I didn't know you like them. I thought they would be salty for you.
Nah, man. You're salty, but olives aren't that salty.
You're being petty right now. Let's go.
I'm being petty right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's leave.
Peace.
Yeah.